Hello, this is Geoff with In-Depth Studies. Today we're looking at Romans chapter 9, verses 6 through 8. And this particular section falls within the outline of the book of Romans of chapters 9, 10, and 11. Answer the question, what is God's plan for Israel? So in the midst of this, Paul says this, beginning in verse 6. It is not as though God's word had failed, for not all who are descended from Israel are Israel, nor because they are his descendants are they all Abraham's children. On the contrary, it is through Isaac that your offspring will be reckoned. In other words, it is not the children by physical descent who are God's children, but it is the children of the promise who are regarded as Abraham's offspring. Now, what does this mean? First off, Paul is making the case that you are mistaken if you equate physical Israel of the Old Covenant with the real people of God. He goes, no, you cannot make that connection. So then he says uses the phrase, it is not the children by physical descent who are God's children. Well, Israel, they are the children of Abraham. But Paul's argument is, no, they are the physical descendants of Abraham, but not necessarily the spiritual descendants. Well, then how do you become a spiritual descendant of Abraham? Well, he's going to describe in the latter part of Romans 9, or the next section, God has to choose you. And he uses the illustration, God chose Isaac, he did not choose Ishmael. So this section of Romans 9, verses 6 through 8, addresses the issue of you make the mistake if you equate physical Israel with the real people of God. That's not how it works. God has to choose you to become the real people of God. And then the question comes, how many Israelites is God going to choose to be saved? Well, he addresses that in chapter 11, verse 5, where he talks in terms of only a remnant of physical Israel, the Israelites, will be saved. So, hopefully this is helpful for you. If you are interested in more of Geoff's thoughts, you can go to youtube.com. There under Geoff's thoughts, they're all listed. You can subscribe and have them sent to you. You take care now. Bye-bye.